Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Crime with Regina. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for coming back. And if this is the first time you are watching this channel, you are welcome. Today we are at the Nelson Mandela University in Gqeberha, Eastern Cape, South Africa. There's been a lot of cases of violence at this university this year. This far, I think 5 students have died. Today we're going to be focusing on the incidents of Minenhle Hlongwane and Sesethu Mboza. 23-year-old Minenhle Hlongwane was a BA law student. She was stabbed to death during a housebreaking with another student who was attacked and injured. The suspect fled the scene with 2 cell phones and a laptop and has not yet been found. This incident has sparked renewed safety concerns among students and has led the university to provide support and counseling for the students. This is really sad because our parents sent us to university so that they can come and celebrate our graduations eventually, not to come pick us up as bodies. But unfortunately, that's what happened to Minenhle. And no parent deserves to go through that. Off-campus residences are becoming a problem in Gqeberha. The incidences of violence are insane. This incident happened in October, and just last week, another male was stabbed at his residence. So safety is definitely an issue at the Nelson Mandela University, and I believe something has to be done, because now I think the parents of the students are constantly gonna be living in fear that will my child be next, and that is not the way to live.
Heartbreak and outrage gripping Nelson Mandela University as the community mourns the loss of 19-year-old Sesethu Mboza, a second-year Bachelor of Arts student who allegedly died by suicide after reporting being raped.
After allegedly being raped in October, Sesethu opened a case with the police. The perpetrator was arrested but later released on bail. Whew, no. I can imagine the trauma that goes with having to see your rapist every day on campus. And Sesethu suffered from severe trauma and panic attacks after repeatedly seeing her perpetrator on campus, the very place where she should have felt safe. Like, it is very shocking that a student can report a person for raping them, and then a few days later they have to be walking the same corridors in the campus with them. Like, that should just be a suspension until the investigation is done, because the victim now has to be re-traumatized by having to see the perpetrator every day, because with South Africa, you don't even know how long it will take until your incident goes to trial.
I don't think there's any human being that wants to get a call that your loved one is no more, especially a child that you had so much hope for. She was so smart and so self-aware. I remember straight after the incident, she called me at 3 a.m. in the morning crying, telling me what happened, the strength it takes for someone to say something. And she told me all about it, and I was so sad.
It's okay. Can we take a moment?
And even with the whole process, it's really been difficult. It's really it's really difficult, but I have to be strong for my family, for my daughter. I have a 3-year-old Ezra Mboza. I have to continue. Now we hear.
The Maibuye Students Movement has sent out a press release saying that they're deeply saddened and outraged by the ongoing crisis at the Nelson Mandela University. They have also sent out demands to the university for a full and independent investigation into the death of Sesethu and Mboza and all recent student deaths at the university, with findings to be made public. The immediate suspension of all individuals accused of sexual assault pending the outcomes of investigations and court proceedings. Accountability from the Nelson Mandela University management, the South African Police Services, and the Department of Higher Education for their failure to protect students and ensure justice. The creation of survivor protection mechanisms at the university, including emergency accommodation, academic support, and confidential counseling for victims of gender-based violence. The establishment of student-led transformation councils to oversee campus safety, justice, and gender equality, ensuring that the universities are governed with transparency and humanity. I hope all these demands will be met and all the students will be able to find justice. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.